Hello soulmates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this handkerchief skirt. It's a two-step handkerchief skirt. If this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alright, the first thing I did was to take my fabric. This is about 3 yards, okay? This is about 3 yards of Ankara. And like I said, it's going to be two steps. So the first thing I did was to fold it into two, but unfortunately this Ankara, folding it into two, is not going to give me my exact full length. So I went ahead to add an extra piece to the down part of the original Ankara I'm supposed to use. This is about 16 inches, right? Yes, so this is about 16 inches, and then I added it down to the down part of the original wrapper I'm supposed to use. Just watch where I'm adding this Ankara, okay? So this is where I added it. I took it to the machine and then I went to sew it. So after sewing it, this is what I had. Ensure this white piece, this white part is not showing. So I went ahead to measure and I had exactly 60 inches. With this now I should be able to get my full length. So I went ahead to fold it into two and then folded it into four. So this is into four and it's a 360 flare, okay? To get the radius I'll be using here, divided my waist measurement of 27 by 6.25, okay, and after dividing it I had 4.5 inches, okay. 6.25, you're going to be dividing your waist measurement by 6.25, and then I went ahead to mark that's 4.5 inches round, okay, just as you're seeing me do. But if you would want to use an elastic band, you divide your hip measurement by 6.25, okay, not your waist measurement. But I'll be using a zip, and that was why I went ahead to measure, to divide my waist measurement by 6.25. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So after measuring it round this way, was able to get my exact waist measurement plus an extra inch for the zipper allowance. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, so the next thing I went to do, I would be using a 2-inch band. Okay, so I dropped off that 2-inch and then I measured the length of my skirt, which is the shorter part of the skirt. No, this is a handkerchief skirt, so I marked it there and then went to this other side I'm going to right now, and then I also marked the same measurement. For me, I used 27 inches, okay, so I marked 27 inches and then I drew a straight line. So I went ahead to draw a straight line to connect the dot, okay, from this end, which is 27 inches, to the other end of 27 inches. Fortunately for me, from the other end it was exactly 27 inches. Okay, so the next thing I did was to go ahead to cut out my fabric, okay, and then I opened it up for zip. Sorry, I had to turn it because I wanted this part to be at the back where I had to join the fabric earlier. Also, I told you this was going to be a two-step handkerchief skirt. So I went ahead to still take my radius. I told you your waist measurement divided by 6.25 and I had 4.5 inches, okay. I went ahead to take the measurement round and then I divided my original length, that is after subtracting the 2 inches for the band, divided it by 2, that's 27 inches divided by 2, and then I had about 13 inches or thereabouts. Okay, so I marked 13 inches at that end and also marked 13 inches here, and then I went ahead to ensure that I had a straight line, okay, for easy cutting. Okay, so I went ahead to cut it out and also cut out the waist area as well, just as you're seeing me do. I hope you understand what I'm doing here. Okay, so the next thing I went ahead to do was to cut out the zipper part where I'll be placing my zip, and this is what we have. This is what we're going to be having actually. So this is the first step. And the next thing I went ahead to do was to cut the band, which is my waist measurement divided by 2. This fabric is on fold, so my waist measurement divided by 2, After which I took it to the sewing machine to join them, and then this is what we have. Isn't this lovely? Please, if this is your first time here, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Bye for now.